Hi everyone, I'm GREYMOND. Today I wanted to talk to you about what to do if your anxiety is really high first thing in the morning. For many people that is the case. When I was going through OCD recovery, was certainly the case for me. It's not for everybody, so if this doesn't apply to you, don't worry about it. Don't think that you're somehow different, but it does apply to, I would say, probably 70% of people, and then 30% is, some other time in the day, usually in the evening. Sometimes people feel bad both in the morning and in the evening. Um, but a lot of the times, the mornings are the worst. First of all, there is a physical reason for it. Um, your serotonin levels change throughout the day. Around 5 a.m., I believe, serotonin levels are the lowest, and then they go up and up and up throughout the day, and hitting a peak at around midnight. So your stress hormones hit a peak around, I believe it was 7 or 8 a.m. I believe it was 8 a.m. So around 8 a.m., 9 a.m., you're still pretty low with serotonin and you're pretty high with stress hormones. It's kind of like a natural way of body giving you adrenaline to wake up and do things, which is great if you don't have OCD, but not so great if you do have OCD, because that's just the little push you need for to get into for the mind to get into the thoughts. Basically, the mind's like, oh, you're awake? Let me make sure I warn you about every possible thing so you protect yourself as soon as you wake up. And then it just sends you everything and tries to get you into fear. So look at it as, okay, this is the situation as it is right now. The only thing you can do to fix the situation in the moment, you're going through OCD recovery. OCD recovery, the thoughts will still be coming in for at least a few months, right? So this is if you're doing, if you're pushing an OCD recovery, if you're doing good in terms of disregarding. If you're kind of like 50-50, then it's going to be even longer, which is how I was for a while before I really got serious. And then, when you really get serious, like I say, it's about 6 months. So anyways, it's going to be a little bit of time. So you need to have a plan of action. And the plan of action is as follows. You wake up, thoughts come in, you get up, you start to do things right away. And it would be good especially if the thoughts are really getting you, if you have a routine of exactly what it is that you're going to do. So there is no guessing game. So as soon as you wake up, you have a plan already set up and you're going along with the plan, because that gives the mind something else to focus on. And it takes kind of the more thinking out of it, where, you have to figure out, say, for example, you wake up in the morning, what are you going to wear? What is your plan? What you have to do first? All those things need to be prepared already. So you have a routine basically, and then you're just following that routine and you're not spending time analyzing. If you feel like you can't just let the thoughts go fully, then at least push it off to the time of the day when you feel the most like logical and rational. That I'm not rational in the morning, so I'm not even going to try to figure it out. I'm going to wait until I'm a little bit better. And that way you're kind of you're pushing it off, you're refusing, you're delaying, and that already sends a message that this is not all that relevant. And hopefully by the time that set time of when you are going to take a look at these thoughts comes around, you won't even have this issue. That's again, it's better to disregard fully, but if you can't, this is kind of like the next best thing. But in the morning, never allow yourself the time to just lay in bed and ruminate. I'm telling you, when I was recovering, I have spent so many mornings in just pure, just nightmare, basically, trying to figure some thought out. And I don't think even one time I actually figured anything out. So it is a futile effort. Don't do it. You shouldn't be figuring the thoughts out ever, but especially in the morning when it's pummeling at you to try to get a reaction out of you. Just get up, start doing the things. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you find my videos helpful. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. If you would like to do one-on-one recovery program with me, all the information is on youhaveocd.com. Thank you for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.